Welcome to Cruising with the Clemens. My name's Mark, and this week we are in St. Vrain State Park, just north of Denver, and we hear some words you never want to hear, which is, where's that water coming from? Before we get to that, though, we want to show you Rocky Mountain National Park in the off-season. Let's go check it out.
St. Vrain State Park is located in Longmont, Colorado, just north of Denver. It has lots of hiking trails and 4 really large ponds where you can do fishing and kayaking. And our favorite feature of this park is waking up to the front range of the Rockies out our window. They have both full hookup and water and electric only sites. This kitty right here wants to go outside so bad, but she does not understand how cold it is. And she's somebody who craves body heat all the time. So you want to go see? Huh? Okay, you ready? There's literally snow on the ground. Where are you going? Oh, that's not what you thought it was going to be. Huh? Where are you going?
Now I know that some of you might be thinking, I can't believe you let your cat out without a leash or something. But we're one of only 3 campers in the campground at this time. And Rio is 17 years old.
Rio.
And she doesn't exactly move super fast. She also doesn't generally leave my side too much. And as you can see, I'm following her. And we'll quickly be able to get her if she decided to do something.
She's desperately wanting to come out. Oh, she's stepping in the snow and the ice. It's been a long time since you've been out in the snow, kitty.
You like the snow?
What do you think? Is it cold? Huh?
Look who's in the driver's chair today. Where are we going?
Estes Park. Rocky Mountain National Park.
Rocky Mountain National Park.
It's a happy place.
It is indeed.
We can see the mountains from our campground, so now we gotta go visit.
Yeah. So now we're in the mountains.
It's only like an hour drive, so it was worth it to us to go run up there after work.
Guaranteed to see moose.
No. We have never been to Sprague Lake and not seen a moose.
How about a mountain goat?
Maybe.
The pass
I mean, the
is
bighorn
closed.
one.
Yeah, the pass is closed, so we can't see much of the park right now.
Yeah, but we can go down to the whole Bear Lake area is still open, but you can only get like up to a certain point on the pass.
This is the beginning of November, by the way, so they've already had a big snowstorm that's blocked everything off. All right, before we continue with the video, I just wanted to say thank you to all the people that tuned in for the last episode. If you didn't see that one, you're gonna want to check it out right here. We got in icy conditions driving through Kansas. It was super scary, so be sure to check that out. But thank you, YouTube, for sending us all you amazing people who subscribed over the last couple weeks. And yeah, let's get back to it.
There is something magical about rounding that corner on your way into Estes Park and seeing the mountains ahead of you. As we made our way through town, you noticed that there was a quiet and stillness about it. Not very many people. Some shops are closed and some were open, but it's still beautiful. With the minimal amount of tourists, this is the best time of year to get some road work done. And as you can see, they are working hard before the major snowstorms come in. Before we made our way into the park, it was time to make a stop at our favorite restaurant, Bighorn. Then we were back in the car and on our way to the main entrance at Beaver Meadows. As we arrived at the ranger station, there was actually a line.
But we couldn't help but be mesmerized as the clouds swept over the mountain peaks.
Once we got through the gates, we made our way to Bear Lake. And guess what? No timed entry pass needed.
We've pulled into Bear Lake. Bear Lake is at 9,500 feet. How was the walk just up the parking lot?
It was fine.
Totally fine. That's why we're standing here, because it's totally fine. Jed's feeling the altitude a little bit.
Me too. Me too.
Let's go see Bear Lake. Making a giant snowball, baby. Okay.
Last those snowballs are rocks and I knocked over Mexico. There's my handle. Now it's my
See that?
phone.
So, being in the Rockies, I was telling Jen and my buddy Stefan that it just hits different than like most places in the country. Really fills up the soul just to see the mountains and the snow and be out here. It's really cool.
Stepping out on this rock, the kids were trying to get in position to recreate a photo from 3 years ago. Fortunately for us, another hiker stopped and asked if he could take our family photo and email it to us. Alec, thank you so much for capturing this beautiful family photo. Our next stop was a visit to our favorite lake, Sprague Lake. We've been to Sprague Lake many times. However, we weren't prepared for the beauty and excitement the snow and ice would provide on this trip. It was both beautiful and fascinating to watch the stream travel under the ice. Then the kids discovered the trout in the stream and were overexcited. Yeah?
Beautiful. Which way are we going? It's just a loop, right?
Probably one of our favorite places to visit inside the park, just because we usually see moose. I don't think it's gonna happen today, but it's beautiful when it's like frozen.
For the kids, this hike was all about the snow and the ice, getting to play with it and just having a good time. And that's one of those reasons why we do what we do. Exploring and discovering new things is what we thrive on. And that includes holding a kid's hand while they step on the edge of the icy lake to see what it feels like. Or rolling yet another snowball out onto the icy lake. As we continued around the lake, we found the big fish.
Look, he's coming this way.
Oh yeah, look at them all.
All three of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look, they're coming in the fish. Yeah, they're right there. Dude, oh, they're so big.
They're good size.
After we left the lake, we went looking for some wildlife, and of course we encountered deer first. She's up on the wall. Oh, here comes another one. Oh.
Yeah.
Have a good winter. We only spotted about 3 more elk on our journey, so we decided to head over to the other side of the park to go check out the alluvial fan. They're just so pretty. After hiking up the trail while listening to the cascading water over the rocks, we decided it was time to probably head out of the park and make our way home. Slightly bummed that we didn't see more elk on this trip. But then, as we drove through Estes Park, we spotted this huge bull elk in someone's front yard, and he was beautiful. You may be thinking, but where are his friends?
Oh my gosh.
right here in front of the Stanley Hotel. For the beginning of the park today, but here in the park. Look at the baby. Oh my goodness.
He's so fuzzy. I love you.
Oh my gosh. While sitting in our car admiring these beautiful creatures, we also watched the tourists get way too close. He moved finally. Then it was time to finally take one more drive through the hotel property and make our way home. What are some words you never want to hear someone say to you when you live in a camper?
Where's that water coming from? I believe that's the quote you were looking for.
Yeah.
Because that's what you just said to me.
We were just sitting outside and I happened to look over Mark's shoulder and said, "Where's that water coming from?"
So in a Grand Design, they have a Nautilus system where all your water comes in. And as you can see, it's inside the bay. So what they do is they make this water area
Super.
in case you have a leak. So we have a leak. It looks like there's just some hard water deposits and like little rocks and stuff that are in the intake. And you can see there's a screen in there. So that stuff right there.
You see?
There's actually little rocks and stuff. It's not so much hard water deposit. It actually looks like little rocks. And I don't know how rocks got into our water line, but there they are. So what happened was I moved our water system around to where the filter's inside for winter so that this won't freeze up. So when I did that, this thing moves, and I guess I just loosened it up a little bit, which was causing the water leak. But as I tried to tighten it, it was still leaking water, and it's because there's all this debris as I tightened it. You know, that debris is making the seal not good on the rubber, so it's causing a little leak in there. So I just need to get this cleaned out, and then we should have no more leak. But you can see it's been going for a while. Probably last night when I hooked it up.
Yeah.
And then promptly came inside because it was cold. So.
As we're spending our winter out west and in the mountains, we decided to do a thing. We hit up the local Play It Again Sports to just check out the prices of snowboards. The last time we were in Colorado, the kids had an opportunity to try out snowboarding and loved it. So we just thought, why not? The cost of the snowboards was less than the rental fees we had paid the last time we visited. So it just made sense for us to buy snowboards. However, in next week's video, we take you to Copper, Colorado, where you'll see how well the kids do snowboarding.
All right, let me stand up the boards.
No, yeah, you need to send this to Miss Dawson, okay?
Yeah.
I gotta spin my around.